These are the top 5 fastest ways to increase your credit score. If you're looking to buy your first home, or you're just looking to purchase that car that you've been stalking for years, or my favorite, you just want the best credit card that helps you travel for free, you need to make sure that your credit score is at its highest peak possible. So on today's episode, I'm gonna cover my top 5 most effective and fastest ways to increase your credit score. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike the Credit Guy. I'm the owner and founder of Limitless Culture. We created the most advanced DIY credit management system in the industry. Our system allows you to take control of your credit, creating custom Metro 2 attack letters every single round, never using templates, for only $55.99 a month. Link is always going to be in the description. Now let's get into this video. Coming in at number 5. Number 5 seems very obvious and clear to me, but to a lot of people, they do not understand that if you have any negative items on your credit reports, collections, or charge-offs, you need to attack them and delete them from your credit report. No, paying a charge-off is not going to improve your credit score. A collection or a charge-off holds its entire negative weight for a full 7 years. So you must take action and work on your credit. You can offer a collection company a pay for delete. That means that you're going to give them a payment in exchange for deletion, but never ever give them payment without it being in writing that they will delete this item from your credit report and it is 100% satisfied and no debt is remaining. Now, if you can't do that, then you need to attack these items. You can dispute them on your own, or you can use our DIY program that is in the description, but you need to take action one way or another. I have plenty of free videos and free content on how to work on your credit. One collection or one charge-off can hold your credit score down 40 to 120 points. This is why deleting it is high impact. Coming in at number 4 is going to be adding a new line of credit or some type of revolving credit to your credit profile. Now, what do I exactly mean by that? I mean getting a new credit card with a high limit. Anytime you add any type of credit product, especially a revolving line of credit or just a line of credit that is more than $5,000, it's going to have a high impact because you are adding more available credit. So this is very important to understand. If you add something that is more than $10,000, so that means a $10,000 credit card or a $10,000 line of credit, that is super high impact. You just put your credit profile on steroids and now your available credit has just shot to the moon, and this is why it will have high impact on your credit score. Credit unions are always going to be the best option to get high limit credit cards or high lines of credit with, because credit unions work for the members. They put their money back into every single member. So establishing a relationship with a credit union is going to have a high impact and allow you to go after high limit credit cards. If you start a new relationship with a credit card company and you don't have the best credit cards on your credit profile, they're going to give you a credit limit based on your credit profile. A credit union, once you establish a relationship and you get your credit score to a good point, then they will offer you even higher credit limits than any traditional bank or any traditional credit card company. Last part is the most important. Coming in at number 3 is going to be requesting a credit limit increase. This is very vital to your success of your growth of your credit profile. You need to request a credit limit increase a minimum of once every 6 months with all of your active credit cards, as long as you're not carrying balances. Remember the golden rule. We do not want to give them any reason to deny us. So making sure that you request a credit limit increase when you're not carrying a balance is super important to understand and a key factor to getting you approved. Now, as an example, American Express, Chase Bank, Capital One, the Apple credit card, Navy Federal, you can request a credit limit increase with these credit card companies and they will not give you a hard inquiry. to see if you are approved for that credit limit increase. You want to raise those credit limits as much as you possibly can because that's going to raise your available credit, making you look like you're not carrying any debt in case if you are. Because if you do carry any type of debt, you want it to be the most minimal possible, always below 9%. Coming in hot at number 2 is going to be having someone add you on as an authorized user to their credit card. Each one of these credit cards can change anybody's life instantaneously within less than 30 days. Now, why is that? Let's give you a great example. If I add you onto one of my credit cards that has a $10,000 credit limit and over 10 years of credit history, that is going to be super high impact because age of credit is very impactful. You want it to be past 5 years and past $5,000. So we just broke that mark with 10 years and a $10,000 credit limit. As I've said in other videos, I call this the 10 and 10 rule. So adding this is going to put your credit profile on steroids. It's going to make it look like you have a lot of experience in credit and your credit score is going to shoot to the moon as long as there are no negative items. And you need to make sure whoever it is that you're doing this with, there's no balance on that credit card and there are no late payments. When you're working on your credit, you feel like it's taken an eternity to grow that credit score. And that's because age of credit is king. If you only have 1 year, 2 years, or maybe 3 years of credit on your credit profile, 5 years is a huge point to help you get into the 800 club. But people tend to continue to add more credit because they think that this is the key. Add more credit cards, add more lines of credit. No, let your credit age. So this is why adding an authorized user account to your credit profile is super high impact because you're injecting, as an example, a 5-year credit card to your credit profile. You're going to inject 5 years of positive payment history. And that is a huge impact to any credit profile as long as there are no negative items on your credit report. Even if you add an authorized user account to your credit profile and you got a bunch of negatives, it's not going to fix that and outweigh the negatives. So understanding that you only want to do this when there are no negatives on your credit profile. Yes, there will be some type of positive impact, but it will not be the same as it would be to somebody's credit profile that has no negative items. Coming in hot at number 1 is going to be paying down your credit card balances. Now, when I say credit card balances, I'm referring to your revolving credit. Your utilization is based on only your revolving credit. Paying down your auto loan or paying it off completely, or your mortgage or student loans or a personal loan do not have a positive impact on your credit profile. Because once you pay off that auto loan, you're closing the account and it's going to have a negative impact. Your utilization is only based on your active revolving credit. Keeping your utilization below 9% is always the target goal. We're going to put it up on the screen right here, the FICO chart that clearly shows us 0% utilization is going to get us a maximum of 55 points. 1 to 6% utilization is going to get you 65 points. Now, notice the little asterisk right next to it. That means minus the points you have already received. So I may get 10 points, you may get 3 points, someone else may get 5, someone else may get none. Every credit profile is going to be different, but the maximum amount of points that you can get for carrying 1 to 6% utilization is only a whopping 10 points. And if you notice the chart, as you go from 7 to 9%, you lose 15 points. The more your balances increase on your utilization, the more your score drops. So this is why it's high impact when you pay down your credit card balances and you report very low utilization. Now, I gave you the top 5 ways to increase your credit score, but the unique thing that we also did is we hit every single category that makes up your credit score. Payment history makes up 35% of your credit score. Credit utilization makes up 30% of your credit score. Credit age makes up 15% of your credit score. Credit mix is 10% and inquiries is 10%. So with us using all these different tactics, if you can use them all, that's fantastic. That's even better. But we hit every single category that matters, because these are the only 5 categories that matters. There's only 5 categories that make up your credit score, and this is why every single one of these is super high impact. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I just gave you the fastest ways to increase your credit score in under 11 minutes. You can't beat that. So if there's something specific you want me to talk about, drop it in the comment section. This is all about you, our community. We cannot do it without you. So please make sure that you drop some emojis in there so we can get this video going, so more people can learn and understand how to take control of their credit score and increase it the fastest ways possible. Now make sure that you watch the next 2 videos because they are recommended by YouTube. And please do not forget, subscribe to increase your credit score.